Alright, welcome back. We're going on to our second episode of the FTL tech playthrough. Things are going quite well. We've used up 9 days so far. We're sitting pretty at 8,235,000 Seabills. I think I'd like to hit 9 million before we move on to our next sector. If we look at our contracts, there's still a few interesting ones. A nice range of half skulls to 2 skulls. I don't think we're ready to take a 2 skull mission yet, especially if we have a look at the mech bay. Our next mission we can only deploy with an urban mech, 2 locusts and a panther. So I think, even though it pains me, we're going to have to do a quick half skull mission. This one here is with 231,000. It's an escort in the lowlands. I don't really like escort missions. The other option is a convoy ambush for a lot less money. Just looking at the difference between the two, I've just never done very well with escorts, but let's give it a go. I mean, we have the right lance for it, except for the urban mech, but the panther and the 2 locusts can push hard, and although the urban mech doesn't have the range, the speed, it does have the range to actually take part. We're going to stay with the minimum because I've got the 2 points of salvage, which is what I want. We've got 126,000 Seabills. It's not a lot of money, but it should hopefully cover our expenses rather than just sort of idling in space. So we need to add in the Panther, and Glitch is going to pilot that, and we need to pilot in the Locust, and I guess we're just going to have to put Arachne in the Locust for this mission. We'll bring the usual squad. I want to try and get these guys to have as much experience as possible before we start cycling in Medusa. Yeah, let's drop, and I'll see you in the mission. Okay, here we go into the mission. Let's see what happens.
Command interface initiated.
So it's pretty close. That better not be the extraction point. That would be ridiculous.
Good to go, Commander.
So there's our rally point. I think we're going to head for this hill because I believe that's where the Davian forces are. And then we're probably going to head down this road in one of 2 directions. Maybe down, probably down this way. But let's just move up as we usually do. Let's come up the hill here. So we're coming in from the side and see what we can see.
Coordinates received. New sensor contact.
Acknowledged.
So we've got a few contacts. Looks like they're all vehicles. But it's a half skull. I'm not expecting this to be too difficult. Okay, we do have a mech. That's probably our primary target.
Orders?
It's most likely going to have high evasion, but we've got a turn of fire at it before it gets to go again. So let's just focus fire it down as quickly as we can. We'll get Decker to reveal it. It's a spider. Okay, it's a 5e as well. Let's just take shots. We're not going to hit. It's bulwarked and it's got 4 stacks of evasion, but we'll just take pot shots at it. There's no need to conserve ammo on a half skull mission. It looks like it's not going to take very much to stress the pilot of this thing out either.
Copy that.
I'm actually really enjoying the chance to use locusts in this campaign. They're a lot of fun. They're high speed, low drag. They're tier 1 operators.
Firing a full salvo.
Although it would be nice if they hit occasionally.
No joy.
We'll see if Glitch can do any better.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
I do like the Panther as well. As much as I'm not a huge fan of humanoid mechs, it's quite a cool light mech. Oh, that's a good shot. Okay, and we'll get Behemoth to take a shot as well.
Firing jump jet.
Might be a waste of our 8 AC-10 ammo, but if we're only up against this and a couple of vehicles, I don't mind taking it, and we've got a high chance to hit. Well, not a high chance to hit, we've got a chance to hit. Cool. As long as none of these are strikers, we should be alright. Indirect fire is my only worry at the moment, because we should have broken line of sight from them all. God, that's fast. That is a very fast... Oh, it's another J. Edgar Hoover tank. J. Edgar Hover tank. I keep falling for that. 4MGs is a bit scary. This looks like another hover tank because of the speed. Okay, that's a striker. We've got enough evasion that nothing hit though, so that's fine. I'm going to reserve and make the spider go first.
Standing by.
And it missed. Cool. And now we'll just throw everything we've got at it. It's only got 3 seconds of evasion, which means we can wipe all of the evasion before Behemoth gets a shot at it.
Affirmative.
Decker, you're going to open up. Are we picking up more contacts here? Or are they just flying in and out of your sensor range? Oh, we've revealed that this is a Scorpion with SRMs. Damn. I don't think they get revealed on the tank, no. It's a bit scary. Okay. Well, let's get this spider as quickly as we can. Okay, he's stressed out. So he's getting big penalties to his saving throws. This hover tank's going to be our next target because those MGs... Although, like, MGs usually aren't scary, but the thing's fast enough to bring the MGs to bear. See? That's a lot of very scary fire for a Locust to take. I'm surprised there were no head hits there.
Commander,
Can we get 3? Yeah.
roll for that.
I was looking at a mod that made SRM-2s a support weapon, and I was kind of tempted by it. But I'm not going to... Good. There goes the side torso. Hopefully Glitch can kill him, actually. I'm not going to go for anything like that that changes the main core of the game too much. Evasion tanking is not the greatest way to tank, but it's working at the moment. Glitch. What have you got for me?
For you.
We'll just move you to here, because I want you to fire SRMs as well.
Twice.
Panther has respectable armor for a light mech as well. It's just a good all-round mech. That was a great shot.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Sadly not enough to kill him. Hopefully Behemoth can finish it. Good shot. Okay, so Spider's down, just got some vehicles to mop up. I don't think this is going to be particularly difficult. The only thing I'm actually worried about is this, because it's got indirect fire. They're really picking on Arachne at the moment, but the armor on the Locust is actually holding out so far. Let's...
Ready for orders.
Actually, we might as well move you forward. 70% chance. What are we looking at for armor on these things? 71 armor on the side. These things have a lot of armor. There's a chance that you could just kill the Scorpion in one shot, so we're going to take it.
Affirmative. Taking the shot.
Cool.
One for the scrappy.
The hover tank's got actually enough armor that it couldn't, the AC-10 couldn't just kill it, but the AC-10 was enough to kill that Scorpion in one shot.
On the move.
Let's just try and crack through the front armor of this hover tank. Maybe I should have come around the side now that I think about it, but we're here now.
Giving him everything I've got.
Got a lot of armor, those hover tanks.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
I want to bring you back a little bit. I just don't want her right in the thick of it. If there's other targets in front, I'm hoping the hover tank won't be able to get round to get to her because of this hill.
10-4.
Okay, we're really not doing great on getting through the armor. We've got 70 in the front or 30 on that side. So that's, what side is that? That's the right-hand side. So just to check, we need to come around from this side with the Panther. So about here. And then we'll do a precision shot on that side and hopefully kill it with this round of fire. Fingers crossed.
Got it.
No, he didn't get through. Damn. That's frustrating. That gives it another turn of fire. Okay, they're shooting at Decker.
Damage is light.
What's the Edgar doing? I can't believe I continually call them J. Edgar Hoover tanks. Okay, it's just firing the laser. With a miss. I'm not going to fire the AC-10 this turn. I want to save it if we get more contacts later in the mission. I'm just going to bring our Locusts up, and they're going to fire at the hover tank, and then hopefully the Panther can finish off the Striker.
Bring all weapons.
Cool. Good shooting, Decker.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Receiving you.
Don't think Arachne can actually get a shot at this striker.
Waiting on you,
Can the
Commander.
Panther? No. And
Yes.
the Urban Mech definitely can't. So let's just all sprint towards it. Sprint distance on those locusts. Let's just have a little scenic tour of the countryside while Arachne gets to her destination. Locusts are really nice on recovery missions, actually. You can sprint as well. I think you can get further with a sprint than you can with a jump. Yeah, you can. It's not always the case, though.
Going full throttle.
I'm a big fan of the AC-10, which is why I'm quite happy to have an Urban Mech in the Lance already. This Panther's going to pretty much replace the Cicada as our long-range support mech, and the Cicada when it's finished when it finishes getting up armored and re-equipped, will be one of our close combat mechs for now. I'd love to replace it with a Shadowhawk, though. Oh, I did not realize that thing had a ton of SRM2s. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Arachne's alright.
That shot went internal.
It's okay. Okay, we're going to get the Panther. Oh, I can't get the Panther to stand on it. Let's get Decker and Arachne to stand on this thing.
I copy.
It's only 30 damage, but it's better than damage scattered all over the place. Plus, how often do you see Locust melee attack things?
Receiving you.
Okay, let's just shoot at it now. With the Panther.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, I can't get up around this way. I don't want to get too close because, you know, PPC. Good shot from there. Yeah, good shot test to hit as well. I probably should have just fired at it rather than stomping on it, but I like stomping on things.
This should be good.
Oh dear. I think we're going to have to use the AC-10, unfortunately.
Here we go. Let's see how you like this.
Phew. I didn't think it was going to die there. I didn't really want to take another round of SRM2 shots from it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of turns just to move the this Urban Mech towards the road. We're going to put you here, we're going to put you here, we're going to put you here, and we'll get Decker to run back and trigger the convoy once we're in position with the Urban Mech. So really all we care about is the Urban Mech, keep sprinting forward, but we'll put everyone else on the road as well, just so they're ready to go.
You betcha.
And Decker can just wait here.
On my way.
I want to take one more turn of Urban Mech movement. I'm pretty sure we're going to head down this direction, or possibly across the road. So let's move to about here with the Urban Mech. We'll bring the Locust to here, we'll bring the Panther to here, and we'll just brace for this turn.
Turned. Holding.
And now I'm going to get Decker to trigger the next part of the mission.
Move order received.
Was that inside? I'm worried that wasn't inside. Everyone else is just going to brace.
Keeping my heat low.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, so there's the convoy. It looks like 2 APCs and 2... Okay, the extraction point is not where I thought it was at all. These are wheeled APCs with MGs. Yeah, wheeled APC. Ooh, we've got an LRM APC and an SRM APC. Still terrible. So the extraction point is down the road here in the corner. That shouldn't be too hard to get to. We'll send the Locust down to sweep for enemies, and then we'll support them with the Panther and the Urban Mech as best we can. Urban Mech might just get on top of this hill to try and get as much line of sight as possible. Okay, let's send the Locust down. We'll get Decker 4 stacks of evasion and in the trees. We'll get the Panther up here. We'll get the Urban Mech as close to that hill as we can, and we'll bring Arachne up through the forest on this side. No contact so far. That's good to see. Just wait for the APCs to move. At least they're driving on a road, which I think gives them a speed boost as much as it gives mechs. It would be nice if they could all take their turns together, but I'm not too concerned. It's not a long escort we need to do. For a half-scale mission, this hasn't been too bad. Like that MG hover tank, it's actually a threat to light mechs. 4 MGs is pretty scary. My favorite Grasshopper build tends to have that many MGs. Although recently I switched to small lasers. Okay, we're back up. I'm going to move the urban mech first to here. She's got good line of sight. Then we're going to bring Decker up along the top of the road to here. We're going to bring the Panther to a similar location, and we're going to bring Arachne up on this side. One problem we have is very low tactics at the moment, so we haven't got the increased vision and sensor range, and we haven't got good resolution on what we are detecting. So we might get surprised. The thing is, though, we can't cross this line, but I'm pretty sure enemies can spawn outside of it and cross it, so we can't discount them coming from this direction. If we're going to get attacked, it's probably going to be from down on the shore, though, I think. That's my theory. There's not going to be anything here or anything here right now, but there could be something coming in across from this forest right now. From what I gathered from the mission briefing, we're basically helping Davi and Doctors Without Borders right now. So we're the good guys in inverted commas for once. Okay. Let's just set up defensive positions. We don't want to stand there because that's where the dropship's coming in. So let's put Arachne here. Let's put Decker here. I can't believe I got the two confused the last couple of turns. We're going to bring the Panther up on top of this hill. And we're just going to sprint the urban mech forward. There's a chance we might not encounter any more enemies. This will be not the most exciting end to the mission. While we're waiting, I'll discuss another mod that I've put in that I haven't spoken about yet. I've got GK's weapon varieties, which just adds a ton of new weapons with different modifiers and manufacturers to the game. Some of which have negative, which is why we had that medium laser with a negative... Why did those two not move? That's weird. You're just going to brace. You're going to brace. You're going to keep running forward, and you're going to brace. That's when we had that medium laser with a negative aim penalty after we completed the last mission. Are they broken? Is this never going to complete now because these two are broken?
Good work, Commander. Hold
Okay.
this position until the package is underway.
We've got some enemies on sensors. I just want to make sure the rest of these guys actually move. Also, they clearly just spawned when he drove in there. Please drive, APC. Good, they're still moving. I was really worried the mission had bugged out. I've never had an escort mission bug out on me, but I've read many reports of them doing so I was a bit concerned. So we don't actually need to engage this, but we might as well. We want salvage, we want money, and we might get enough for a mech. Nice dropship. That's like phase armor dropships that can drive through rocks. I do like the dropship comes into missions though, it looks cool. So what are we up against? It's a mech, it's a light mech, it's a Locust. It's a Locust 1M, the worst Locust. The Locust with absolutely no armor at all. So we'll get Arachne to strip all of its armor. That's a pretty good spot. Sorry, not strip its armor, strip its evasion. Even with Bulwark, it's still a terrible Locust. If we just take a quick look, it's running 5 armor in the center torso. Yeah, I mean, it's a decrepit version, shoddy version, but still, that's pretty pathetic. I've used pathetic about 8 times at the moment. We're just going to pour some fire onto it. What is this light mech? Is that another Locust? It's a Panther 8Z. I think the 8Z has a large laser. Yeah, large laser minus, which I think is coming from the JK variants mod. It might be coming from JK's. Oh, it might not be GK weapon variants. I might have got the name of the mod wrong. I'm going to put a link to all the mods in the description of the video anyway, so if you're interested in any of them, you'll be able to get a link to the Nexus page for them. I'm really looking forward to the game getting more and more modded. I mean, this custom campaign is just the start, from what I can tell. I might actually switch targets to this Panther because it's a lot scarier than a shitty Locust. Oh, we've got another light mech. Look at them swarming in on us. This is a lot harder than half a skull now. Okay. Let's get Glitch to move to... I want to... This will give me a shot on both of them, but it won't give me tree cover. That will give me tree cover and a blocked shot. That's still a 70% chance to hit. I'd rather keep her in the trees. There's a leg hit. That's not bad. And then we want to just pour it on with the urban mech as much as we can. She's got a shot from here, so we'll just turn her and that'll trigger bulwark. I might take a precision shot on this and just fire at the center torso. I don't really want it to the Panther. Okay, that was a miss. But we only had a 50% chance to hit before the precision strike, so I'm happy to take it. And everybody's still inspired, I think. So the other APC got to its destination. Oh, and it's helping out with its LRMs. How handy is that? An even hit. And we'll just wait for these other two APCs to make it. We need to get Arachne out of the danger zone now that there's 3 enemy mechs. This hill seems like a decent hard point to hold, especially with the Bulwark Urban Mech taking point. With Bulwark, the Urban Mech has respectable armor for light mech. It's running 55 in the center torso and 40 in the side torsos. So what are you going to do? This looks like a medium mech over here. I'm really not worried about this Locust, even if it does do acrobatics like climbing over rocks. I think I'm going to reserve because I want this Panther to move and not be bulwarked. And I'm pretty happy with the modifiers my team have right now. Oh, it's a fire starter. Okay. Of course, that Panther's been pushed back because it has been fired out with a precision strike. Okay. This fire starter represents a big problem. So I think we're going to start shooting it from behind with the Locusts. This is our primary target now, easily. It just got too much firepower.
How you like this?
Not great. Okay. Too scary. We need to keep moving though. We need to get Arachne out of there. She's going to run up and take a shot at the fire starter now. And end up in this forest, which is something. I don't care about the blocked shot because we're not going to do any damage to him with SRM2s anyway. Not when he's bulwarked like that. What we are going to do is strip evasion, fatigue him, which is nice. We want to scare this guy as much as possible. We're now going to get Glitch to run to here. I don't think that's a good shot. It's not a bad shot.
Coordinates received.
The 2 Panther eyes glowing. We'll take a shot here. Okay. That's his armor exposed on that side. And then we're going to take it. Oh, we're going to wait for all the cars. Okay, and then we're going to take an AC-10 shot on his center torso. And we could at this point disengage from the mission. That's a 65%. If I jump to here, we've got it at 80%. It puts us in the danger zone, but it means we don't have blocked shots and we can bulwark up next turn. And I want them shooting at the urban mech because it's got pristine armor at this point. Oh, and we hit that shoulder that is already damaged. That's pretty nice. So the dropship's going to take off this turn, which is... We don't need to protect these anymore. We could just pull out the mission at this point, but I kind of want to clear up these mechs for extra cash. But that's the Doctors Without Borders saved, which is excellent. Come on, game. Next action, please. Is he going to do a multi-shot? No, he's only a recruit. Okay, they're all recruits, I think. Yeah, they're all recruits. Okay. Do I want to take another shot at the fire starter while it's bulwarked? I don't really want to give it a chance to fire its stuff, so I'm actually going to take a shot with this. I could even precision strike this torso. Do we have any ammo in there? No, because this doesn't have any machine guns. Center torso, I'm just going to take a shot at it, I think. I've only got 2 shots left for the AC-10, and I want them to hit the fire starter. We're only going to do 30 and 10 damage, though, because of this. What we could do, however, if I use my brain, is jump behind it to here.
Lifting off.
And then we'll take a precision strike at the rear center torso, which has 15 armor. So there's a chance, I think, if we hit with both, that's 80 damage. 15 plus 55. We could kill it in one shot here.
Locking in all.
But we missed. No, we didn't. Good shooting, Behemoth.
Target neutralized.
I'm such a fan of the urban mech. Maybe if I fail this campaign, I'll restart with 4 urban mechs. Okay, we're gonna kill this Locust now, and then we'll come back and focus down the Panther.
My armor's getting stripped off.
The reason we're killing the Locust is with the 3 remaining mechs, we've got to take a turn this turn. They can probably kill the Locust.
On my way.
Always gonna make sure you move your Locust far enough to get that 4 evasion. If you haven't worked it out, I really like light and medium mech gameplay, not so much the heavy and assault mechs. So starting the campaign with a really light lance is a great time for me.
What's up, boss?
I might actually get Decker to come behind this guy and shoot him in the ass.
Confirmed.
We're never going to make that extraction zone with the urban mech anyway, so we kind of have to brawl this out.
Roger.
It's almost taking that side torso off. Let's get the Panther to move to here. We've got a good shot.
Firing everything I've got.
That was an unfortunate miss. I didn't think we could kill it. I didn't think we have... This is really all of our firepower, and that last AC-10 shell has to go into this Panther. If we can kill this Locust now, before Behemoth gets taken the turn, we might be able to jump behind and kill this. But, looking at that, that's her right arm that's nearly destroyed. That's the arm with the AC-10. So I'm actually thinking we do this to show the other side and bulwark her up, and she'll just take the shot now, just in case we lose the AC-10 before we get to fire that last round.
Taking the shot.
I thought that was a headshot for a second. I just didn't want to lose the AC-10 because there's only 4 structure left on that arm. Is he coming in for a close combat attack? Nope, he's shooting at Arachne and missing with every shot. What a shame. Okay, let's mop up this Locust, and then we don't have much to do to kill this Panther, and that's the end of the mission. That's not a bad position there. There's a Locust variant, the Locust 1E, which isn't a vanilla mech in this game, but it's a variant that comes with 2 medium lasers and 2 small lasers, and it's actually really scary. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those if I have to keep using Locusts.
Ready for orders.
I'm going to get you to shoot him in the back again.
Location confirmed. Firing. Full complement on it.
Didn't really want to knock him down. We could kill the leg and get a mech to Salvis now. Yeah, we'll take out the leg with Glitch, and then we'll finish off this Panther.
Good to go.
That's fine, I think. Yeah.
Got it.
We'll just fire the PPC at the leg. Although we've only got a 50% chance to hit, let's just fire everything. Okay, we wrecked everything. I don't really care, it's only a Locust.
And stay down.
And what we'll do is we'll do a precision strike on the Panther. If we get the first action. Okay, we didn't. Because that would push it back in the initiative layer. You're not going to hit. I don't even know what you're thinking. Okay, let's just finish this quickly.
Commander.
If we don't kill it, I'll make the last attack I fired a precision strike, just so we go first next turn, and end this as fast as we can.
Got it.
And actually, I'll save you for last.
Moving to position.
The nice thing about Locusts as well is they're always fast enough to get side and rear shots if you need them to. He's doing pretty well to resist panic. We're really pounding him. Okay, you can just close combat attack him. Nice! That was a close combat hit on the head. And he punched out, which means we've got another Panther, which we're going to sell because it's got a city large laser. And that's the mission complete. So we'll just do a little bit of upkeep and then we'll end the video. That was quite a difficult mission considering I went in on half a skull with all light mechs. We got a decent payout, 163,000. It's not a lot, but it'll pay for all of our repairs and then some. We're upping our mercenary board rating. Still not getting much in the way of rep, unfortunately. I should probably start negotiating for it. Nobody got injured. We've got 2 damaged mechs, but really it's only a little bit of damage. God, that was down to 2 internal structure, and that was down to 14. So we're close to losing those arms, but apart from that, it's pretty good. Behemoth continues to be MVP in this lance, kicking ass with that AC-10. Let's have a look. We've got 1 piece of Firestarter, 1 piece of Locust, 2 parts of Panther. We could get ourselves 2 Panthers here, and that's something to sell. That's some more money out of this mission. What else have we got? That's a plus 50% eat Tronal large lasers. We don't want that. So that's that minus large laser the 8C carries. I'm just seeing if there's any interesting variant weapons. There's a +1 morale gain comm system, +1 hit defense gyro, stability damage, melee hit, -10 DFA damage. There's nothing else I really want, so we'll take these. This was enough to build 2 Panthers, which we'll sell. We also got junk. So let's see what we can make in terms of money out of this. We've probably got enough mechs damaged now that we're going to have to just spend time repairing before we can take our next contract.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Even Yang doesn't like, I called him Yang that time instead of Wang like I did the other day. Doesn't like the laser in the Panther.
Those upgrades you
And
asked
we
for?
got our power upgrades, that's good. Okay, we're going to sell this guy because we don't want it. 224,000 is not bad. And we're going to sell the other one as well. So that's a good, that's paid off that mission. We're almost back up at 9 million. So we could actually consider moving on to the next system, but I would like to get another medium mech before we do. The generator's going to take 2 days. If we just jump into the mech bay quickly. To repair the urban mech, it's going to take 1 day and cost 3,000 Seabills. That's fine. And to repair the Locust, it's going to take the same. So that's everything under repair. We're going to have a full lance again in 8 days, which is a little bit unfortunate. I could push the urban mech back to the top of the list and we'd have a lance in 3 days. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's just put the urban mech up the list. So now it's 3 days till we get a lance. If we just quickly jump into the barracks as well. We've got enough for an upgrade on Arachne. I'm actually going to get Tactics 4. Not so much for the indirect fire penalty, just because I think 4 base is really good. And those rolls for panic, I'm not entirely sure on the mechanics behind them, but I believe it's an accumulated guts and tactics stat that lets you do it. And I might want to pick up Tac Mastery on Arachne later on in the game, because it's such a great skill. So I'm just going to get everyone to 4. It's only well, it's a lot of XP, but I just like this nice baseline of all 4s. Behemoth, again, I'm going to get your gunnery to 4, but we need to get your tactics skill up soon. Decker is sitting pretty. Glitch really needs more piloting skill, because I want to get everybody to, not the skill, but I want them to get the extra chevron.
Training confirmed, Commander.
That's here, and Medusa hasn't done any missions. Let's just have a quick look at our contracts. Nothing new. There's a few missions. We might try one of these. We might try this repossession, but let's just spin up. I'm just going to run till we actually get our 3 days pass. I want to see if there's any events happen, so we can work out what we're actually going to take out of the next mission. So that's our full lance back. So we've got an ambush convoy here, and for this ambush convoy we've got 2 locusts. No, what's our lance? We've got a panther, a locust, a jenner, and an urban mech, which I think is pretty good for a convoy ambush. So this is probably the mission we're going to take next time. I think 2 skull battle is just too hard for our lance right now, and I'm not really in the deal for taking a half skull mission. This should get us a medium mech. It should be a hard fight. It should be quite entertaining. So that's what we're going to go with next time. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in our next mission, which will be repossession with the Dracarys Combine. Cheers. Bye.